Hello everybody, this is Zach Rice. We are back with more of Avadon the Black Fortress. We are about to proceed into Moritz'Kri's tower here to take him on. So without further ado, let's continue the hunt. You enter a gigantic hall. A throne and several marble benches are arranged surrounding a central platform. Magic Circle is in the center. Arsta, Arl, and the other lords would come here for a demonstration of whatever magical goodies the wizard developed for them. Right now, a bored steeman stands in the middle of the circle. Nobody else is here. The infernal beast yawns as you enter. Then it sits down and starts gnawing on a bone. You get closer to the demon in the circle. You can see that it is a huge, gnarled specimen, bearing centuries of battle scars and an iron collar of obedience around its neck. It looks over at you and snorts. So you are the mortal the wizard told me to stop. Your name is, it concentrates on you, Xander. Yes, Xander. Well, Xander, I don't see the wizard here. I think I will just let you by to spite him. Moritz'Kri is summoning demons too? Bah, he does not. We were too much work to control, so he changed to making his servants with magic instead. But he keeps me around as a plaything. He shows me off to his guests to impress them. I hope you kill him. I will simply pass by. The creature mockingly waves you by, then the iron collar does something. It reaches up with clawed hands and grabs the metal, which is starting to glow red. Curse you, wizard! I must obey orders after all. The creature stands up straight and with no trouble walks out of the binding circle. As it approaches, you hear soldiers shouting to the east and west. Well, something sounds too good to be true. It probably is, and that's the case right there. Okay, she definitely had the teleport. I should really just give that to Xander, honestly, since that's not going to be any good for her. That would have been very handy in the past part where I had to actually get to it. He's immune to that? Wow, okay. Fresh defenders arrive via the stairs to the east and west. Alright, he is going to be immune to fire, so let's just do this. Oh, the Salamander's not going to do any good too because he's immune to fire. But the Salamander can take out the soldiers, I think. Okay, we can do that. He's immune to lightning? Wait, let's try fire on him. Oh, fire does affect him. Okay. Okay, we were still within range, right? So let's do this. Okay, so Inferno apparently is immune to lightning, but not fire. Okay. Kind of weird, but I'll take whatever I can get. Okay, nothing I can really use here. Except for this. Get your butt back here. Alright. Do that. Actually, we'll do that. That and that. Okay, we have one section right there. Okay, I guess we can either go up in the tower or down. Let's go down here first. Okay, it looks like our only option is up, then. This is blocked off here. Unless there's a passage. Nope, no switch. So our only option is to go up the tower. Oh, yep, more warped mines. Let's go ahead and do this. I want to see what it does. Yeah, Janelle is definitely an expert javelinist, but the magic isn't nearly as strong. I mean, I probably could have gone this path, but it's kind of a waste too. I feel like Nathalie's is so much better. Except I do like that. We definitely need to eventually get these stronger ones here, though. Elixir of Recovery. Actually, no. Let's give this to Nathalie, because she probably need it more. Okay, the Summoner Stave does better, so we'll just put that away. More coins. You turn this wheel. Looking down through the grate to the south, you can see that you are finishing opening a gate below you. You finish opening the gate and then smash the wheel, keeping anyone from closing it behind you. Ooh, that must be the one downstairs that we couldn't enter before. At last, you are before Moritz'Kri's actual tower. It looms above you. The entrance is just to the northeast and the gate is open. Raw magical power in the air is giving you a headache. But that is not all you see in this huge clearing. To the east, you can see another tower, much smaller than the main complex. To the west, you see the ruins of a small tower. Its walls crumbled from the force of a massive explosion. Vast circle over it. And to the northwest, a line of black, greasy smoke rises from behind the rocky spires. You can hear rumbles and howls, and the grass and other plants grow more sickly in that direction. Dang, this is a giant area. Powerful experimental magic is a difficult endeavor, and mishaps can have horrible effects, like the shadow beast preying on the townsfolk, or the tower to the southwest, which appears to have completely exploded. Nathalie looks at the rubble and smirks. I bet Moritz'Kri didn't try that experiment again. The ground around the ruins is scorched and strewn with rubble. The guards and apprentices stay away from here. You do notice that a lot of bats are circling the shadow tower, and some of them are very large. Wait, is this the one we needed for the Hunter Clement? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that then. Crazy how Moritz'Kri's area is so big. Yeah. Wait, I can't enter here? That's really not an open space. It's blocked off by trees. Okay, that's weird. But I think the entrance is around here. Oh no, really? You get closer to the walled-off compound to the north. Black, greasy smoke still rises from beyond the gate, and the air carries a powerful reek of sulfur. Nathalie looks at the barrier, eyes gleaming. The wizard must be doing something remarkable here. Something amazing. She winks at you. It will be fun to destroy it. As you get closer, the feeling of dark magic in the air gets heavier. Only your prolonged training enables you to not turn back, or flee in terror. The gates are sealed and protected with runes. Whatever Moritz'Kri is doing back there, you can't get in this way. How is Janelle all the way over there still? Heck. Please tell me I can use her teleport to get her back over here. I was like, how was she not following me already? Oh, that's messed up. Okay, please tell me this teleport's gonna... Okay, good. Yeah. I was about to say, that better come... I'm glad that... How convenient that I actually had that on her to do just that. In like the weirdest scenario ever. Because I don't think that was meant to be happen where Janelle was still somehow hanging back there. Need 3 lockpicks. On device. Actually, Janelle probably needs more wands too, because of how she can't really attack offensively otherwise. As you enter this part of the ruin, a colony of bats settles down in the rocks to the south. They are enormous creatures with huge, almost comically large fangs. More of Moritz'Kri's work, no doubt. The bats don't seem very aggressive. They watch you and hiss a lot as you approach, but they haven't attacked yet. You notice one thing, though. The closer you get, the slower, more sluggish you feel. Odd. Okay, so these are the draining bats we are meant to get. Actually, let's go ahead and do a wand of ice. Then we'll do a spirit claw or spirit charge. Okay, well that was an easier fight than I was expecting. Alright. Blessing crystal. We'll sell that and we'll sell that. I think we have enough for our bounty at least. Something tells me that that fight might have been a little bit harder if I was a lower level, but we cleared them out pretty easily without them being able to do whatever it is that they're supposed to do that is meant to be harmful. Okay, I was just in there. What is down here? Oh, more bats. It's all good though. We will clear them out just the same. What is this room here? You enter the small eastern tower. You immediately realize why Moritz'Kri set the work here far from his main tower. The reek of prisoners and wild beasts is heavy in the air. The sound of shouts and roars echo through the halls. This is a place where he creates many of his horrors. This huge hall looks like yet another amphitheater. However, you realize that it's not for showing off Moritz'Kri's creations. It's for pitting them against each other, evaluating their skill in battle. Mops are everywhere, but they haven't been able to entirely clear away the stains. Janelle shudders in horror. How is this? We and the Cimmerians are from the same stock, the same origins, the same ideals. How did they let themselves sink so far? I mourn for them. They are lost. As you cross the arena, you realize that several cages to the north have been left open. 3 of Moritz'Kri's monstrosities have been left inside, mistreated, hungry, and increasingly vicious. These massive wolves step out of their cages and pad south, stalking you. Shock for a beast. Sense for beast. Alright, I'm guessing that's lightning immune, that's fire immune, and that's ice immune. Prime for beast, what the heck? I do love how Napoli is absorbing some of the damage, though. Okay. Don't have the key and lock, it's too complicated to be picked, okay. Warped tribesmen. There was a Cimmerian tribesman curled up in the corner here. Somehow, he avoided being killed by the warped creature surrounding him. He is obviously unwell. His skin has a sickly green tinge, and he is shaking and covered with sweat. Janelle kneels down and mops his brow. As much as she hates Cimmerians, even she feels sympathy for this pathetic soul. He looks up at you. Help? Help at last? I am Ivo. Still, I free the others? I can help before it's too late. What has Moritz'Kri done to you? The wizard? Ivo uses some of his meager remaining energy to spit on the stone floor. He does this to us, making warriors to kill. I don't know. It was him. He does this. Can I help you? I will be fine. Must help. Must free others. I am lost. How did you come to be here? Moritz'Kri takes clanless, those in deep woods, not missed. Wife taken, wife lost. Now, me. Can help others. All I want. Nathalie winces. I admire enthusiasm in one's magical work, but this is definitely excessive. How can you help me? Ivo nods weakly. Yes, must be strong. He grips the wall and pulls himself to his feet. Not much time. I stole the key. I can save them. He lurches off to the northeast. Okay, well, let's get out of his way then. Ivo reaches the gate and pulls a key from his pocket. He must have stolen it in the confusion after Moritz'Kri abandoned this tower. He puts it in the keyhole of the gate and turns it. He uses the last of his strength to lift the gate, though it only rises a few feet before it becomes stuck. Strange. The gate is very heavy. You wonder where he got the strength, in his pitiful state, to lift it. Then he turns and you see that Moritz'Kri's magic has finally succeeded in consuming Ivo. All comprehension has gone from his eyes. He debates whether to attack you or the prisoners in the cell beyond. He chooses you. Well, rip Ivo. Oh, screw you, Terrified Fat. Get out of here. There are 4 pitiful, hungry Cimmerians in the back of the cell. They are all trembling, not from sickness, but from abject terror. But Cimmerians, whatever one might think of them, are made of strong stuff. Once they realize that the gate is open, they grab weapons and scraps of food and run for the stairs. Before they leave, you ask them if they know where Moritz'Kri is. They have no idea. However, they provide several sincere suggestions for things you can do to the mad wizard before he expires. Okay. Well, we got the quest completed for Runner Fega now. So we have the back quest done, we have Runner Fega's quest done. Okay, Warped Wolf. Wand of Calling. I guess we can hang on to that, although Janelle can already summon a salamander, so yeah. You enter Moritz'Kri's tower. It is truly spectacular. Even though the stones that make up the walls are crude and uneven, the spire stretches far above you, even higher than Redbeard's tower. The wizard was determined that his home awe any who entered it. And to greet visitors, another shade of Moritz'Kri stands before you. It is motionless at first. It takes a moment to alert Moritz'Kri that you are here. Then, at last, it comes to life. You hear Moritz'Kri's voice, irritated and distracted. Yes? What? Who? Ah, it is Xander, coming to my home. I don't have time to talk. My preparations are at a critical stage. Also, please do not destroy the shade. They require some concentration to replace. Stop spying on my wizard. What? Won't you? No! These are so difficult to make. With one blow, the shade pops and fades. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anyway. Let's save our lockpicks for now. Okay, so that... a bunch of imps. At least there's not like 6,000 of them being summoned. Okay, cool. So I leveled them up. Let's do this. I don't want to burn out lockpicks just yet. Okay, so there's a pathway up there. I mean, it's open for us, but we can go up it in a minute. You can't get in there. Can we get in here? Okay, too complicated to be picked. Okay, what is in here, though? Read lockpicks. Oh joy, our apprentices to kill. Alright, Charm Foe, we'll sell that. Another elixir. This is yet another one of Moritz'Kri's workshops. However, after the wizard fled the tower, something went wrong. Several apprentices were gruesomely killed here, but not until after they scorched the walls and floor with their attempts to defend themselves. You look around trying to figure out what killed them. Then you hear squeaking from behind you. The concealed beasts that ambushed the apprentices emerge from the shadows behind you. Oh joy, more bats. Bring it on, bats. And see right there, I wiped most of them out already. Alright, was that all of them? Okay. They weren't strong enough to ambush me, though. Don't want to burn out my lockpicks just yet. Okay, what gate did this open? Spirit charge. Sticky imp. Okay, Janelle's spirit charge is pretty good, although I still like her other abilities more as far as, you know, the build I'm going for. Not gonna get me with no ensnare effect. Okay, what did that open? Is it that gate down there? Oh no, it's right here. When she sees the stairs ahead, Janelle seems very tired. Another floor, another series of the wizard's disgusting workshops. I did not think Chimeria could disgust me more, and to think that some of my fellows of the Wild Realm felt they needed to hide here. I am relieved we were able to help them. I hope they can find a safe place to live. Though, of course, they should have been allowed to stay where they were. I am sorry. This place, it affects me. Let us go. Well, before we head up the stairs, let's see what's over here. Bedchamber Sentinel. What is this one here? Oh, Wand of Calling, okay. What did that gate open? I don't... Alright, 5 lockpicks for that. As you cross this oddly empty workshop, the gate slams shut behind you. A cloud of sulfurous smoke appears in the center of the room, blocking your vision. When it fades, the ring of torches has vanished. In their place, you see a creature. It looks like a demon, sort of. Actually, it looks like a human that has been painfully altered by Moritz'Kri to be more demonish. The thing is twisted and covered with scales. It barely seems to recognize that you are there. It stares at the ground and breathes heavily. Then it lets out a long, tortured gurgle. Its muscles tense. It starts to concentrate. 2 things happen. The air around the beast starts to grow very hot. An invisible hand starts dragging you slowly across the stone toward the creature. Is it going to be immune to fire, or can we just, let's do this. The demon thing concentrates harder, exerting the power infused into its body by Moritz'Kri's spells. The invisible hands grabbing at you grow stronger. You slide slowly and inexorably across the floor toward the creature. Okay, so it is immune to fire. Just checking in case it was immune to lightning, it said. The demon thing continues to moan and mumble. Its eyes glow red. The muscles in its face and neck grow taut. Then, with the final burst of effort, the air around the beast briefly catches fire. Everything near the creature is bathed in searing heat. Okay, so it's a little bit stronger. Let's do this. So we use a wand, and then we can use ability. With the final blow, the demon thing falls to the ground. The invisible hands release you. The air grows cooler. For a moment, the beast's mind returns to it. It looks up at you and rasps, "Thank you." And then it expires. The magic holding you prisoner fades away. The gates slowly open. Titan steel woven pants. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Take off the smoky greaves then. We can give that to Shima later, or Sevlin. Nathalie looks into yet another workshop with scorched floors and magic circles and shakes her head. Oh, for the... Has Moritz'Kri ever even once exercised even a tiniest bit of restraint? Ever? Janelle says, you have never been one to restrain yourself. Restraint. I think that's a typo on Spiderweb's part. You have never one for restraint yourself. Oh, never mind. It isn't. You have never been one for restraint yourself. You really don't want a tower like this? Nathalie says, I want a tower like this someday. Yeah, I think 3 or 4 workshops are enough. More than that shows a dangerous lack of focus and discipline. Yeah, you know the situation is bad if even Nathalie says something like that. Once again, the gate closes behind you. Another one of Moritz'Kri's experiments appears before you, ready for one final battle test. Actually, there are 2 identical experiments, one in each circle. They are humans, or were, before the wizard infused them with who knows what bizarre magic. Their skin is blue, their mouths are full of fangs, and most interestingly, the 2 creatures are tethered by a long, thin thread of magical light. The beasts step out of their circles and lurch towards you. Moritz'Kri has kept them hungry so that they attack intruders with great enthusiasm. Wait, how am I still ensnared? Oh, one more turn remaining on that. One of the trends stumbles, weakened by your attacks. The other looks at it with a strange, almost touching look of concern. The creatures maintain some human emotions. Then the stronger sends a pulse of energy along the thread of light to the weaker. The more damaged beast is revived. It gives its twin a fang grin of gratitude. Oh... I get it, so we have to damage both of them at the same time. Oh, come on, really? Fortunately, we have area effect spells. So yeah, you can't damage... You can't damage one of them at a time. You have to actually damage both of them. Okay, you know what? Oh, come on, really? You know what? We have it. Might as well just battle frenzy everybody. Okay, yeah, so just make sure you were damaging both of them and not just one. Oh, I could have done this before, actually. Damage that one, and damage that one. Damage both of them with that. Slaying the first of the twin monsters caused horrible pain to the survivor. After the loss of its partner, death seems to come as a blessing. Mortally wounded, it crawls across the floor to its twin. It reaches the other, grabs his hand, and expires. The gates slowly open. That's actually really sad. I wonder if Moritz'Kri, we can probably give that to Shima, but Moritz'Kri probably kidnapped a couple and then did that, because that's just sad. Alright, I think we're pretty much in the final portion here, it looks like, for now, for the tower. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is just save the game right here, but I'll see you all soon with the next part. But yeah, the hunt for Moritz'Kri continues.